Well, one of the things that's so interesting about this, Natalie, and I agree 100% with your sentiments, is this column that I wrote was actually published in our local Maine newspaper, which is owned by one of the main newspaper organizations in this country. To say they're no friends of Christians and conservatives would be the understatement of the year, okay? The fact that they published this, to me, was shocking. And what was also incredible to me is that the night after it happened, we came together at our church. My pastor, who happens to be a very good friend of mine, also the state director for Turning Point USA Faith, said, we're going to do this for Charlie Kirk. We had Pastor Paul Blair come in, a good friend of mine as well. Charlie Kirk called him one of the most important pastors in America recently. And the whole place was packed. Our mayor was there. Our elected officials were there. And as we got closer, there was liberals, there was Democrats, there was Republicans. We're singing hymns. It's well with my soul. And at the end, as we got closer, one of the pastors who was there sharing some thoughts said, if you're ready to carry on the torch, if you're ready to get involved in a serious way, stand up. And boom, everybody pops up. The very next day, right here in my community where I live, it's a little small beach town in Florida, hundreds of people with no central coordination, no message from Turning Point USA. They got together, and again, it was liberals, it was Democrats, it was Republicans, it was conservatives, it was Trump supporters, it was Biden supporters, and they're all crying, and they're singing Amazing Grace. And you see kids who absolutely loathe Christians and conservatives crying and saying, you know what, I got to go watch some of his videos. Something big is happening here. But what's happening here, I think, is more than political. I think it's spiritual. And frankly, as a Christian, I don't believe anybody can stop what God intends to do. And I see God moving through all of this. And even the fact that people are talking in these terms, regular people who don't talk in these terms, tells me something is different about this than previous movements and things that flash in the pan.